You guys, we use 5,000 billion single-use plastic bags in the world each and every year. How sustainable is this? Do you know that one of these bags actually takes 1,000 years to decompose? So this one bag goes to the landfill and it takes 1,000 years to decompose. It is a major cause for sea life because for some reason a lot of this plastic in these plastic bags in particular end up in the ocean, and sea turtles are just one of the victims of plastic bags. It is actually one of the things that shows up in their digestive systems the most when the biologists check them out after they pass away. So I am here to inspire you. This might sound depressing, but actually it's not, because unlike so many things in the world, this is something that we can all do something about. It's true. You might not believe it, but it's true. We can make better choices, we can make different choices, and we can change our behaviors. One of the things we can do is use reusable glass containers like spaghetti jars or jars, what have you, to store things that we would normally store in single-use plastic resealable bags inside our homes. And you can find these great little jelly jars at the thrift store for no money. And you can also reuse glass containers like this that are safe to microwave in and store your food in. You don't have to worry about any kind of microplastics getting in there. And so that is something else that we can do. Yeah, just a word about why we should care about all these plastic bags. And that is because it's building up in the environment, and there are a lot of, we've become very reliant on plastic, and there's a lot of plastic everywhere. We cannot fix all of that, but we can make incremental changes to live healthier, longer lives ourselves as humans, and then take better care of the earth. And so, yes, these microplastics that are breaking down from all these plastic bags being in the landfill and all the other reasons we have plastics, those are ending up just in the environment, and they are making us sicker and actually causing issues with reproductive, like fertility issues, messing with our hormones, cancer, all kinds of awful things are happening because of microplastics. Cannot avoid it, but we can decrease our toxins. So let's think about reusing glass. Another thing you can do to cut down on your plastic use is to buy fabric grocery bags or tote bags that you can wash in the washing machine and just reuse. You guys, I think I bought these when Bella was a toddler, and she's 17 now. I have links to these bags on my website. And then what I'm really here to talk about is this summer, I talk about it a lot on my website and when I'm talking with people, but I really got hooked on this idea of decreasing our personal toxins for my family and our chemical footprint that we leave on the earth when I became pregnant. And it's kind of amazing to me that I continue to find new things that I need to ditch and switch. And last summer, one of the last holdouts, because Tim said, we really got to get away from all these plastic bags we're using. My family used so many resealable plastic bags. It was crazy. I was buying it by the case at Costco. And I was like, okay, dang it. I'm going to try to find us something that we can use instead that's not as harmful for the environment, and also, decreases the chances of chemicals getting into our body when we're storing food and such in these plastic bags. So I did a test run on 3 different brands of compostable, plant-based, resealable bags. And I used them up for about a month's period. And what I was looking for are 3 things that are important to our family. It needed to be leak proof, it needed to be freezer proof, and it needed to not tear at all, and also dry out our food, like turn to sawdust or something. We're foodies, and I definitely don't want to spend all this time making a sandwich to go on a kayak trip and then have it all dried out and gross by the time I open it up on the water. So those were 3 things that were very important to me. And it is true, all of these compostable products are not created equally. I'm currently test driving some compostable plastic wrap, which will be in a future post. But the winner was this Eco PTS. It's a very strange name. I don't understand it, but these are 100% compostable, and they break down in the landfill and in the earth within 6 months versus 1,000 years. It's crazy. And the other thing is, after I use these, and by the way, we like to batch cook, and I make lots of chili and soup, and we use these for that. We put them in the freezer, we put our chili in there or whatever, and we bring it out to heat it up. And once we get the chili out and heat it up, we reuse this a second time by collecting food waste in it for compost. And so these bags are really fantastic. The thing that was the clincher that made this one the winner for me is that we went on a beach vacation with a bunch of our friends around Labor Day last year. And I was using all 3 brands for the 4 days that we were up there. And this one, I put some cut carrots with ice cubes in it to keep the carrots cold while we were at the beach. And I actually forgot about it, and it was at the bottom of my backpack, and I pulled it out like a week later, and it had not leaked at all. The carrots were in there, and the water was still in there at the bottom. There were no holes in it. And if you go to Amazon and check out my review on this bag, you will also see a video where I put a pork tenderloin in here and then tenderized it. I actually pounded on this bag with one of those metal meat mallets, and I didn't get any holes in it. So these are super durable, and I highly recommend them. And I'm so excited because we just ran out of the other more popular brand of resealable bags that are petroleum based and take 1,000 years to break down in the landfill. And I just ordered a bunch of this brand in sandwich size. So I'm super excited to be almost fully off of non-degradable plastics for resealable items. So anyway, I hope this gives you some inspiration, and that you'll start following me, because I promise to I'm getting on the wagon here, and I'm going to be sharing my opinion because I feel so passionate about this topic of helping people decrease their toxins and their chemical footprint on the earth that I'm going to really be amping up my content. So I hope you'll follow me. And my bonus little tip for the day for the video on making the world a better place is to encourage you to reach out to someone you know and give them a compliment today. The world needs a lot of support and love, and that's one of my missions, to make the world a better place. And it encompasses all these things: the humans, the earth, all of the inhabitants of the earth. And so I hope you'll partner with me and do your part to make the world a better place. Decrease your toxins. Check out the link below and go read my article on decreasing your plastic single-use toxins, and find my links for shopping for all the products that I mentioned in the video at decreaseyourtoxins.com. Peace out.